Greetings and salutations to this Kaiju Macabro. Yes, indeed. Oh boy, am I ever excited to be able to talk about a new Godzilla movie. And we got a new Godzilla movie brought to us by Toho, the people that originally brought us Godzilla. And it's been a while since we got a proper Godzilla movie. The last Godzilla movie we got from Japan was Shin Godzilla, and a lot of people like that one. A lot of people think it's okay. There's stuff about Shin Godzilla that I like, but then again, there's a couple of stuff in Shin Godzilla that I don't particularly like one of his early transformations when he has the goofy googly eyes. I'm like, well, I've seen Godzilla be goofy before, but those googly eyes are not my thing. And I kind of like the zombie-looking look of Shin Godzilla, but this long-ass tail, and then they went overboard with the atomic breath. He's throwing lasers through the tail. It felt a bit too much. Now, compared to his more recent American contemporary, the legendary Godzilla, well, I like the legendary Godzilla. Started off kind of iffy with cutting away from the monsters. Then it got good with Godzilla, the one with King Ghidorah. I forget the name at this moment. And Godzilla vs. Kong was pretty good. I'm actually hyped for Godzilla X Kong, even though I think that after King Ghidorah and then Mechagodzilla kind of going to a orange monkey seems kind of like not as imposing, but I'll still watch it because I love anything to do with the King of the Monsters, Godzilla. Which, taking it back, brings me back to the movie that I'm going to review. A little late to the party, I know, but unfortunately, this movie just came out in Mexico. It came out on December 28th, and I just had a chance to go to the movie theaters to see it. And I saw it, and it was everything I hoped it would be. Oh, so much kaiju goodness, so much Godzilla goodness, and that movie is Godzilla -1. Again, my friends in North America got it along a lot earlier than I, but here in the grand old country of Mexico, they decided to release it near the buttfuck end of the year, and I was only recently able to watch it, and it was everything I hoped for. Everyone that I know has reviewed it, and they have said it is one of the best Godzilla movies. It just brings everything together, and having just seen it, it lived up to the hype. It's everything I could have hoped in a Godzilla movie, done with care and passion, and it's freaking amazing. You have Godzilla. There's actually, you get two types of Godzilla. You get an earlier, much smaller version of Godzilla, and then he grows into proper Godzilla size. And both versions look really cool. I like how he looks all scaly. There are shots where he looks like the Godzilla from 1985, and I like his design, and then there's shots where he looks like big and imposing, and I think Godzilla's design looks really cool in this. Freaking love it. And you get your amazing moment when Godzilla comes out and starts destroying the city, and you get his theme song. The dun 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 dun. I can't sing any more than that because I don't want to get copyright claim, you see. But you got his theme song, and he's just destroying things, and everything's getting thrown away, and there's these reporters on the roof going like, oh my god, it's Godzilla, he's fucking huge, no, he's gonna kill us. And then he kills them. Well done. And then the military comes along with their tanks, and Godzilla's like, when has the military ever been able to do anything to me? So he goes like, and the legendary Godzilla had a really cool moment where he's gonna do his atomic breath, and he takes the Muto's mouth open. He goes like, doom, 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 as his tail starts lighting up. And he releases the atomic breath. And this one, kind of similar, but kind of cooler. Because his back spikes start popping out, glowing blue. And he goes like, until everything reaches his head. And then they kind of like compress back into him. And he releases an atomic breath, and you have this nuclear explosion mushroom cloud, and everything gets destroyed. I'm like, I'm squeeing like one of the Volturi from a certain vampire movie that I won't talk about. But you know the meme was like, kind of like that. I was all over Godzilla. Oh man, I had a Godzilla-gasm, I tell you what. And so the destruction is beautiful to look at, and Godzilla is beautiful to look at, but unlike a lot of other Godzilla movies, even the legendary ones, and that Zilla 98 movie, here, you have human characters that you care for. The acting of these human characters, like, holy shit, I wasn't expecting to get attached to you people. From the cowardly kamikaze pilot that's struggling with his guilt, to the orphan girl that's racing another orphan girl. And they kind of have this family thing. To the doctor, to the captain, to the... Well, he's supposed to be a kid, but he doesn't look that young. Everyone coming together to fight Godzilla. And you're like, what are these people going to do? But, you know, there are a couple of citizens. And they get together and they actually come up with a really decent plan. Kind of reference the oxygen destroyer from the first one. And then they come up with this plan to attack Godzilla. And so you have this country that went through shit, horrible things. And now they're going through even worse things. And they're coming together for national pride because they love their country and they want to give a future to their children. I was like, where did this come from? Holy shit, this is amazing. And then you have this redemption arc with the pilot that he's trying to make amends for his mistakes. And, he always, was questioning whether he was alive or not. And now he has a reason to fight and live, even though he knows he's going to die. And I'm like, where did these interesting human characters come from? I'm like, I wasn't expecting this on a Godzilla movie, but give me more. And I was really invested on these people. I didn't want them to kill Godzilla, because it's fucking Godzilla. I love Godzilla. But at the same time, I was like, well, I don't want these fuckers to die. So, they balanced it very well. And this movie was made, from what I know, on a $15 million budget. And it looks pretty cool. There are some shots where the water effects look kind of iffy, or maybe the smoke effects look kind of iffy. But I didn't care. I was invested. It looked pretty good. And again, the Godzilla effects look fucking amazing. So, really, really, really satisfied with this movie. Again, I had a Kaiju-gasm just watching this thing and seeing it on wide, like most Godzilla movies. Well, Godzilla's not in it that much. But when he's in the movie, he's a force of nature. He's like, look at me, fuckers. I'm fucking Godzilla. I'm gonna mess you up. And I'm like, hee. Again, hee. And I freaking love it. I freaking loved Godzilla -1. It's a great movie. Everything you've heard about this movie is true. Great work of art in kaiju filmmaking. I hope that they make more of these type of movies. Give us the big, dumb, crazy, spectacle, action Godzilla movies from Legendary, and then you can have Japan pump out this amazing work of art. Now, the only thing is that, of course, it's CGI. It's no longer a man in a suit, and I don't know if they mocapped the Godzilla. I haven't heard anything that they did like that, but he looks pretty cool, so I'm a little torn whether it's CGI and it's not a man in a suit, but it looks pretty cool. Again, I'm like, holy shit, Godzilla looks amazing in this. He's like a badass. Like, just owning everyone. And I'm like, bravo, give me more. Please give me more. I would have been okay if the movie lasted a little longer, but then it would have cost a little more. It might have lost its flow, if you will, but Again, I was invested in Godzilla because that's why I paid my ticket. I wanted to see Godzilla pop up and wreck shit, and I got that. But again, I was pleasantly surprised with the humans. I usually don't give a fuck about the humans. But these humans, I gave a fuck about. And it's really, really good. I can't express how surprised I was that I actually gave a fuck about these humans. Everyone, even the mechanic that is in the beginning and then pops up at the end, I'm like, even he gets a conclusion. Well done. Well done. That's very rare when you can have a kaiju movie and you actually give a shit about the humans, and this one does. And I'm just blown away by how amazing it is. I can't sing its praises enough at how good this movie is. So if you somehow have avoided seeing Godzilla Minus One and you don't like giant monster movies, still give it a watch. It's a good post-war movie, for one. It's a good character human moment, for two, because you have these characters trying to survive this horrible bombing of Japan after the war, and these people trying to rebuild their lives. You know, a country that's been thoroughly defeated, and it's trying to rebuild itself within the restrictions that, you know, a country that lost the war had to deal with. So you have character moments and human moments that, again, make you give a shit. And then you have the bonus of Godzilla. So even if you're a casual person, there's a lot of stuff here for you to enjoy. So me, Kaiju Macabro, highly recommend you watch Godzilla Minus One. It gets 10 out of 10 nuclear breath atomic mushroom clouds from me. Highly recommended. Give it a watch. It will for sure get added to the library once I can get it a physical media copy. Because I'm still working on completing my Godzilla movies. I'm missing a lot of the stuff from the middle. But this one is amazing. Work of art. Highly recommended. So, give it a watch. But until we see you all again next time, this has been Kaiju Macabro, wishing you, like always,